Hey guys, it's Melody Lane, and today I'm going to show you how to use FontLab Pad with Cricut Design Space. This is a free program you can download with Mac or Windows.
You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Hey everyone, before I get into FontLab, I want to talk about installing the fonts from the last video I did. Somebody said they always use the OTT fonts, and in my video for the January bundle from Hungry JPEG, I said to use the TTF. You can use what you want, but the OTF may be better to use to get all the extra characters. So I'm going to go back to my January bundle and go to fonts. Actually, this is the fastest way to do it. If you click Quick Install, here are all the fonts, and it gives you the OTF ones. So I think that's all you need. And I don't remember where I left off. If I click on it, it says not install. I can install the font. And install checked. And it brings up Font Book when I do that. Let's move Font Book down. I think I did some of these. When you double click them, it brings them up like this, and then you can just click install. Sometimes it asks you to do that, and sometimes it doesn't, and it just installs it like that. So this is the fastest way to install them all. And if you want, after you install them, you can go through here and look at them. So it doesn't take that much time to install them this way. That's the easiest and fastest way. Just do the OTF fonts. That is the newest version of the fonts. And I have a Mac, so I'm going to be showing you mostly on a Mac, but I think if you watch this video, you can also do it on a Windows pretty much the same way. So all you have to do is click here. I've already downloaded it, but I haven't installed it. So here it is in my downloads folder. So I'm going to click on it. It gives you this. This is where I found out you can only download it 3 times. So be careful. They have licensing and copyright information if you want to read all that. You really should read things before you agree, but if you want to use it, you have to agree, just like everything else. So I'm going to click agree. So now it's opening this up. On a Mac, you can just bring this over into the applications folder. But that's how it normally works, and it didn't work that way for me. It's not in there. It's normally how it works. So I'm going to drag this over here into my applications folder. Did you hear that? It's in there now. It's all the way at the bottom. This was made September 20th, 2014. So if you're looking for the newest date of things, that's the date that it is for the Mac version. I don't know about Windows. So I'm just gonna click on that. On a Mac, this says it's an application downloaded from the internet. You have to allow it to do that on a Mac. That's why we don't have as many viruses on a Mac. So I'm opening it up. Okay, and to get the font, you just go up here to Open Installed, and it'll open all your installed fonts. Today, I want to use one called Bill, forget the name of it, Bill Grocia? And we're going to click on this one. It has some really pretty swirls. I just think it's pretty. And I'm going to type happy to you. Okay, and we can make this bigger so we can see it better. Isn't it pretty? I like it. Okay, and you can also change the background to black or transparent. And here is where you can save it as an SVG or a PNG or a PDF. You can save it to wherever you want. I would save it to my desktop. I'm not going to save it yet. I'm going to show you how to get the special characters. To do that, you have to open Font Book. If you're on a Mac, you have Font Book. It's already installed for you. Just go to the magnifying glass right here. As you can see, I've already done it. And type in font. And Font Book is the first thing that pops up. If you're on a PC, go to your search and type in character map. It's kind of the same thing. Make sure you click on repertoire. It usually comes on sample, and sample looks just like this. So you only get the regular letters. So make sure you click on View and Repertoire. Okay, so that's how you get the extra characters. So here, I already have it on the Bill of Grocia, but if you have a certain font you want, you can just start typing it here. It will go there. Here's all mine. And if you want to see them better, you can spread this out. You can make them bigger. Although, I think that's more difficult. I'm gonna make them smaller. Okay, so let's go to the font. I'm scrolling down with the middle mouse button. And let's go down to more special characters like this one. And if you have certain letters that are going to be together, they have a lot that may be used together. And then here are some different ones. See the extra swirls? You have to change the letters from the ones you've typed to these. And let me find one. I think I want a U to put on the end of the U. And they have a U right here. So what you do is you copy it. I'm hitting Command C on my keyboard for a Mac to copy it. And then I'm gonna go up here and highlight the U and hit Command V to paste. See how that changed that? Isn't it pretty? What else can we do? Let's do something with a Y. Here's a Y. You can copy it, highlight this, and paste it. We got the little swirl. I love it. So all you have to do is you have to look through here, find the special characters you like. Here's another Y. Copy it. And if I'm not sure I want to use that one, I'm just gonna paste it here and down at the bottom. And then I could always look at it better. I think I want it. So I'm just going to paste it here. Isn't that cute? Oh, and I can put it here too. Happy birthday. Now it has the two P's together. And are these two P's, they have letters together here. Let me see if they're different. Do they have P's? They do have P's. I'm not sure they're different. Let's just put them here. They kind of look the same, so I'm not sure about those. But maybe for other reasons they turn out different. Now you can do this in Cricut Design Space. You don't have to use FontLab, but this just makes it easier because it puts all the letters together for you. Let me show you how they work in Design Space. So in Design Space, I typed up the same thing, and see how the letters are not touching? I can isolate them or ungroup them and move them to touch. And that's fine. But if I'm gonna use the character map, I might as well just do it in FontLab because it's free. Now you can use FontBook with this also. Let me find the special characters. Here's a Y. So because I have not ungrouped these, I can still change this. So I'm gonna change this Y, click on FontBook. I'm gonna copy this, highlight this, and paste it. Now up here, it just gives you a square, but it changed it in Cricut Design Space. So that's how you can use the characters, the extra special characters, like with the Samantha font and many, many other fonts like this. You can just use them in Cricut Design Space with FontBook or the character map for PC. But this FontLab is really nice because you can change it into an SVG and you can move things around how you want them. Let's click here. You can change it to be like that. You can change it to the right, to the left. You can change how far down they are. And then this will spread out the letters if you want to, or move them closer together. I think I want these closer. I want the 2U closer up there. So to bring this into Cricut Design Space, I'm going to save it as, and we're going to save this on my desktop. I'm just going to save it like that, and we're going to save it as an SVG. I tried to save it as a PNG and it didn't turn out so well. So I suggest an SVG. So I'm going to click Save. So now we can go back to Cricut Design Space, click Upload Image, browse the uploads. It's the top one. Happy birthday to you. And you can't see the rest of my screen. I'm going to go over here at the bottom corner and click Save. Okay, I expanded my recording area. So now this is the one. It's really hard to see, but I know that's the one I just uploaded because it's first in line. Okay, so here it is. It doesn't look like it's going to cut very well. Do you see that? Do you see the little lines? It just does not look good. So what we're going to do is we're going to weld this together. It's not welded yet. And if you look at the layers panel, each letter is separate. They're going to cut out separately. That's not what we want. Let me go hit go just to show you what I mean. Oh, look at that. That's not pretty. Okay, let me show you how to fix it. Okay, you have to hit weld. And you're not going to like how it looks after I weld it. Oh, it looks good. Last time I tried it, let me tell you what happened is this P over here was a completely solid P. You know how sometimes when you weld, it fills that in? So I want to show you how to fix that. But I didn't do it this time. But sometimes when letters fill in after you weld them, I go down here. I make the screen smaller. I make this huge, as big as I can get it, really big. Doesn't matter if I can see it all. And then I make the screen bigger, back to 100%. Then I click weld, and then it welds perfectly. I know some people have had problems with like the split letters and different things like that with really intricate pictures or words that they're welding. You just have to make it bigger. And then after you weld it, you can move it back down to regular size. Let's go back up to 100%. And once you go back up, it's not gone. You just have to move your little scroll lines. There you go. Do you see how I could make these special characters and I didn't have to worry about isolating these. So we can ungroup them or isolate them. And I can do the same thing here by moving each letter. And actually, I really don't mind doing this. To me, this is kind of fun and relaxing. I know that might sound crazy, but some people actually like to weed out their vinyl. The more intricate and the longer it takes, the more they enjoy it. So we all enjoy different things. This is why fonts have never given me a problem with doing this. I just think it's part of the designing. I think it's fun. I can do it however I want. It's not difficult. It just takes a little time, but if you're in a hurry, FontLab may be the option for you. It's really not that difficult once you start to do it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps you. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support me on Patreon. Lynn, Lydia, Patricia, Tabitha, Tony, Vivian, Tamika, Shakia, Selena, Misty, Ellen, Carla, Nadine, Dawn, Shannon, Cindy, Jackie, Linda, Twyla, Stacy, Audra, Claudia, Teresa, Charlotte, Carol, Diane, Tammy, Marjorie, Nancy, Becky, Cindy, Donna, and Jeannie. Thanks, guys.
Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.